telling you, Radical, this is an incredibly important day. Really important. Maybe the most important day in multiple years out here at the Vienna IAEA. So, what is it? There's 150 lawyers descending in here today from around the world that all work for the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate. So, we'll get more, but you could tell this is the train coming from this direction. So they're the peasants that work in there, the foot washers. So I thought they kicked the imperialists out of Vienna. I'm on Austrian property. Oh, tell them, freaking monarchs. So Idaho today, in Idaho today, Idaho today. So I hold up my shirt, I, the killers, my dress, weapons of mass destruction. So Idaho steelhead. So the IAEA's in Idaho today, in my neck. What the hell are they doing there halfway around the world? SMRs. So I found out a lot of good information over the last weekend because I've been talking to different Russians here in Vienna about the SMR. So 7 scientists were killed. Well, they all know up there. They're like, oh, it's Chernobyl all over again. You know, I was standing right there when I announced to the world that Igor, he's the one that took the photograph. Remember? He died when I was here 4.5 years ago in an automobile accident. So let's keep this going. The train comes, you can hear it. When the train comes from Vienna, that's when the lawyers unload. Because these guys pay for everything. They stay in the most luscious, you ought to see the palaces they stay in. You ought to see, I mean, there's a girl, I'll get a video with her. This is an Austrian girl, and you ought to hear her stories about it. She's a wet nurse. And so, 150 lawyers descending here today on how to control media, how to cover up Fukushima, all work for the nuclear energy. So that's a symposium here today. Of course, the SMR symposium, this is the most important week of the year here, the next 2 weeks. From today, September 30th, we're 8 hours ahead of Idaho. So I got Peter doing a piece on Idaho for up there at the SMRs. As you can see, I got my baked potato. You've been nuked. First reactor here. These were, I want people to know in the United States, in Idaho, Utah, new scale from hell, new scale from hell. Little NUKE never hurt anybody. The decisions made in Utah, Idaho, California, around everywhere in the world are made right here. The Austrians fight back. Austria has sued the UK, they sued Slovakia, they sued the Czech Republic, they put a lot of pressure. The Austrians get it. So the election last night, here's the difference here in the United States of usury in here. They had corruption in the, in the right wing. So they throw them out. They call a snap election immediately. So the far right that had power here, a little bit of power. There's, it's a dance here. The Green Party is real here. The Green Party in Vienna are anti-nuclear energy. This is a real Green Party. A real Green Party. Long live Freedom Eisenblau. So this is important. Real important. The far right in Austria would be considered radical nutcase liberals in the United States. The far right's more green than the left is in the U.S. Because the left are corporate freaking whoredom, sellout pieces of shit just like the right. This is Trump. The most underestimated athlete in U.S. history played on this team, and the most overrated. Herschel Walker, the most overrated. Who else? Doug Flutie. Had to go to Canada to win cups. Flutie Flakes. That's the day. The Music City Miracle at Knoxville, Tennessee. That's the day Hanukkah died. That was Kevin Dyson. I grew up in my town that they tackled there in the Super Bowl that year. But 150 lawyers descending here today. 150 to retool the cover. I like how you're still reporting Chernobyl, the worst nuclear accident that ever happened. Is it worth? It's probably not even the worst. I mean, Russia's long history of covering up nuclear reactors, which who covered up my act? Eisenhower covered up my act. What about Santa Susana in the United States? What about INL in Idaho? poof, peel them off the ceilings. What about Fukushima's millions, billions of Chernobyls? One partially fueled, not that they entombed. By the way, there's rumor that Gorbachev's here. So he's going to be out here. I'm hoping to get an interview. There's Yoko. And so, anti-neo-Yoko-Dadaism. So, 3 full-blown out meltdowns in Fukushima, Japan. 4 cement fuel pools, including MOX fuel. Pouring into the Pacific kills the coast of California. Oregon salmon have collapsed. Tide pools are dead. Edie, your freaking monarchies. Kevin Blanch's the anti-imperialist. The anti-nuclear energy activist. The anti-consumption junkie. Where's your crown? Where's your crown in the U.S. when you're crown king nothing? The right side, he won who the Greens wanted here. So, this is a real Green Party here. Again, the far right in Austria could be considered freaking lunatic far left to the far extreme left. This is how messed up U.S. politics are. Because the left and right are both freaking kill the earth corporate whoredom. Want to be imperialist. Stay in tune.